All right, what's up, guys? It's been a little while since we did a video. We just did evening feeding, and it was real loud out here for a minute. So, had a few. It's been an interesting weekend, I guess you'll say. Um, Boys are starting to pick up eating, and I'll say that Bolt has had a few little off feedings now, but Domino is chowing down, gaining good. I guess I could turn you around and let you see them. So Adam's in here cleaning pins for him. You can see he is just chomping. He's looking better. Miss Sunset over there looking gorgeous as always. Bolt is, he's, the last few feedings he's nibbled a little bit, but we tried to throw some beets in there, and we think that they just didn't agree with him, for one, because he didn't really care for them, and he really puffed up, which beets will make him do. He's still looking good, but he still looks really full, and I think that might have something to do with the beets. We were trying to get him some extra fiber to help with some of that loose stool and scours. We took a stool sample over to the vet today to try to get that taken care of. But the big story from this weekend was Miss Muffin. And I'm hoping she eats a little better tonight than she did this morning. I think she kind of already has. She looks like she's chowing down pretty hard, to be honest. But Muffin this morning, or what night was it? I guess it was Saturday night, yeah. We had state archery tournament, so I got home late Saturday, and I just wanted to come out here and lay eyes on them. She was pretty normal all day, and then I just got to watching her, and she looked like she was just a little slower to me. I don't know, as slow as she moves anyway. She just didn't really look as up and stout as I wanted her to. And as I got to watching her, I noticed her breathing seemed a little off, so we decided to take a rectal temp on her, and she was running 104.5. So that's above. You know, if they can get up to 103, I've even heard people say 103.5 is acceptable, but 104.5, that's a pretty good fever for a pig. So called the vet. Luckily, we have an amazing vet with Nashville Animal Hospital. They called us back at 9:30 at night, gave us their opinion. We gave her a shot of dexamethasone. We didn't have Banamine at the time. We do now. And he set me out some, Draxxin. I was trying to remember because we talked about a bunch of different things, but he put out some Draxxin. I went and picked it up Sunday morning. We got a shot of Drax in her, and yesterday she was turning cartwheels, but you know, the day after steroids and antibiotics, that's normally what happens. This morning she was a little slower, didn't quite finish all of her feed. She's eating pretty hard right now though. And then Bolt, like I said, he was a little bit off on feeds. We think it's due to the beets. Something we are watching is his ear tag is a little crusty. He's been tagged for several weeks now, and I just got to looking at it, and I'll see, I might could even get a shot, but it's just a little crusty. And I mean, we've been spraying it down with some chlorhexidine, and I'm gonna walk around here and give you a shot of Miss Sunset. Chlorhexidine and wound spray, just making sure we keep it clean. This big beautiful girl over here, which she cleaned her bowl in about 2 minutes. So I'm gonna shut this, because if I don't, she'll be bullying a little barrow off of his feed shortly. We had added some beets to her feed and bumped her just slightly. She was getting 24 ounces of feed and a quarter pound of beets. And man, I don't know what it lit, but it lit a fire in her, and she jumped up to gaining, you know, a solid 2 pounds a day and got a little bit ahead of schedule. So we've cut her feed back slightly. She's now getting 20 ounces of straight feed. So we're gonna see, she's looking good. We've got our first jackpot in 2 weeks. So we'll see, you know, we'll give her some feel and everything for that, just to get her back plumped up. But she's looking good. We just want to slow her down a little bit. We'd like for her to be a market pig at our district fair, and right now she's trending to be a little bit overweight. I think our boys are about on track for weight now. We were a little behind on them, but they're still firming up. Like I said, it's not where we want it, but it's starting to firm up a little better, and that's good. We need them gaining closer to 1.5 pounds a day, and they've been below 1 pound a day until this last week, and they were both over 1 pound. So just wanted to give you all the update. Like I said, kind of a busy weekend with the state archery tournament. I will share that me and my older son had some success. We both won Shooter of the Year for Arkansas in our respective classes, so we're really excited about that. We only placed third in the tournament for the weekend, so not as high as we wanted, but still pretty still did pretty good. Not our worst tournament, not our best, but a good year. That's the biggest thing. And I'm just real happy to see this girl down here just chowing down, eating away head first in her bowl. So she spilled some feed there. She always does. She spills it right there every time. But she's in there right now. So something, and I talked about it before because, you know, she's had a few little episodes now. One where she had something go on with her ear, and we gave her some antibiotics for that, and then it relapsed, and we gave her some more antibiotics, and then now this, which, you know, we really felt like this was something respiratory, but something we did that came out of Carrie from the breeder we use, Easy to See Show Pigs, so I really appreciate her giving us this tip, and it seemed to work, is making sure she has buttermilk a couple times a day. Whenever they get antibiotics, it's really hard on their stomach, and that buttermilk helps coat it and just keep them wanting to eat. And that's exactly what it's done. Is anytime we've had her go a little funky on feed, we give her about 20 to 30 cc's of buttermilk a few times a day, and she goes right back to eating. So pretty low risk tip to take if you're looking for something, you got one that's a little off and you've had to give them some treatment or something, that may be something to look at. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and I think everybody's getting ready to finish up their meals. Hopefully these two here on the end, Hayden's pigs, they're both the kind of funky eaters right now, but hopefully they'll eat pretty hard tonight, and then we're fixing to rinse them off and blow them out, which is something we do every night, and then get ready to go to a fair board meeting. County fair is right around the corner. Are you ready? Hang on. Are you ready for the fair?
Yep.
You ready for pig stock first?
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that's Feed and Show Pigs, a few health updates. And remember, like, follow, subscribe, comment. It really does help. I know you hear everybody say that, but the more that you interact, it puts it out there to other people. So even just a thumbs up does a lot for letting other people see the stuff too. So appreciate everybody that watches these, and we'll talk to y'all later.